Hey guys, I wanted to share with you a little bit about behavior modification. I mentioned this on Facebook recently and I got some responses toward that they kind of wanted some more information. So I have a 6-year-old little girl who is just can, as all children, can just be challenging at times and have some behaviors that we just want to try to correct at a young age as quickly as possible. So what I've learned is to create a behavior modification chart, and that's what I'm looking down at here. And this is actually, it says a chore chart. You can just use anything that you have on hand, and here's a place for her name and a place for to do this week. So I'll work on this and show you. So you write her name, and then what you do is you write out the behavior. So let's say if your child is telling lies a lot, then you would just say on here, you would say no lying on the chart, right? Okay, I don't know if you can see that very well. Might be in the sun a little bit. There you go, no lying, okay? Then you have the days here of the week. This is gonna just work out great. So instead of just saying that you don't want them to lie for every day of the week, which is obviously that's the goal. But what you do is you do segments of the day. So there's 3 segments of a day: Monday, morning, afternoon, and evening. And so the way you approach this with your child is to say, you know, mommy's been really having to correct you a lot lately. On a few different things. So what is one thing that you would like to become responsible for that mommy doesn't have to correct you for anymore, because you will be responsible for that behavior? And when I asked my daughter that, she knew right away. Obviously it wasn't lying, but it was that she kind of bullies her little brother a lot. She just takes things from him and just causes division a lot. So anyways, which I know is normal, but it's just getting to be a little tiring. So I said, what is it that mommy corrects you for a whole lot lately? And she automatically offered bullying. So I said, okay, would you like for mommy to continue to be responsible for that behavior for you? Or would you like to be responsible for that behavior? And she said that she wanted to be responsible. She felt capable. I told her I know that she's capable and responsible. So she took that on. So when she takes on the responsibility, then it puts her in charge of it. So if I have to step in and correct for that behavior that she has taken responsibility for, then she will come to the behavior modification chart and she will draw an X in the space, whether that happened in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. She'll draw an X in that space for that day. And the goal is for her to go have 9 spaces where she has not. So there's that's 3 days of no bullying or no lying. If she can do 9 spaces, then she gets to choose something that she would like to do with us. So when you're sitting down with your child and you're saying, what's one behavior that you feel capable of being responsible for, then, and they tell you, then as you're having that conversation, you say, what are 3 things that you would like to do with me or daddy or someone else? It's not earning gifts. It's earning time spent with a parent, maybe someone else. It's however you want to do it. My daughter chose time with Pop-Pop, and she chose a girls' day where we can go get our nails done. Generally, it's about 30 minutes to an hour of time that you can give to whatever your child would like to do. So it's because you can't just constantly, I don't know if you have the money to do that, constantly give gifts, but the idea is time. So you give your time and you do whatever your child wants to do during that time frame, if they can do 9 segments of time. So it might take my daughter a week to get 9 segments of time. It might take her 10 days. If it takes your child a really long time, like I would say beyond 4 or 5 days to do 9 segments, then maybe you should cut it back to 6 segments. And you know your child. So this is really working for us. And it kind of breaks her heart. I'll say, here's the pen. Go mark an X in this time frame. And she knows to choose, Monday evening, and she'll draw an X. I'm not even kidding when I tell you that one day last week she had like 5 X's in one space. It was a morning. I think it might have been a Saturday morning. She had like 5 X's in Saturday morning. I'm like, okay, let's just talk about this, because you said that you want to be responsible for this behavior, but it doesn't seem like you're being responsible for it. Would you like to stop doing the behavior modification chart? When you stop doing that, then you stop working towards something that you want, and for her anyway. So I don't know if this makes sense or not as I'm explaining it, but it's just really working well for us. You take one behavior and you work on it for 6 weeks before you move on to the next behavior. So once you've got the no lying, the no bullying, the whatever, they could be making your bed, it could be anything. Once you get that down, not making your bed, because that's more of a chore and not a behavior. But once you get that down, then you can move on to the next thing. But always keep your word, and always, if they get their 9 slots, or 6, or however many you choose, free of that bad behavior that you don't want to see, be sure to, as quickly as possible, give that reward. Because if you don't keep your word, then they're going to stop trying, because they're not earning anything. So just thought I would help with that. If you have any questions, you can comment in the section below, and hopefully this will work for you as it has for us. But I'm happy to help you in any way I can. I've had kind of just a challenging experience overall with my daughter's behavior. So I have found some things that really work, and so for her. So I'm happy to share however I can to make your life a little easier, and to also help you raise a responsible, capable, worthwhile, lovable child who is just so worth every bit of our effort. All right. Well, I hope this helped, and I enjoy sharing my tips with you. And if you have tips to share with me, I'm open to that as well. All right. Thanks, guys.